Hello, are you ready to improve your English? Well, today here are inside my refrigerator. We are going to improve our English with comprehensive input. What is comprehensive input? Comprehensive input is the native speaker like me speak in a way that you can understand. And today I'm going to make a comprehensive input video for you by showing you how I eat every day. So today I'm going to show you everything I eat, ready to talk about my food, and you're going to learn a ton. I used to use real life vocabulary in English. Are you ready? Let's go! Woohoo! Hey guys, Kai here. I just want to welcome all of a new subscriber who found me on my recent videos for this video, and I want to give a big virtual hug and welcome back to all of my loyal subscribers who've been watching my videos, some of you guys for years. I appreciate you all very much. So before I show you guys what I eat in a day, let's talk a little bit about diet, okay? And your diet, what is your eat, okay? You diet what you eat every day, every week, every month. And the thing about diet is everybody is different, right? Some people like to eat little things all day long, snacking to snack. I mean, just eating something, popcorns, probably the chips, candy. Some people snack all day. Okay, some people like to eat the 3 main meals, okay? And in English, we call the traditional 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And breakfast is the what you eat in the morning. Lunch is the usually eat around 12 o'clock or 1 p.m. sometimes. And dinner, I would say people normally and traditionally eat dinner around 5 p.m. Here in the United States. I know some personally eat dinner very late. I heard that in Spain, sometimes they eat dinners at like 10 p.m. So weird to me. So before I show you guys how I eat, let's talk about how I eat. And you guys get a lot of vocabulary in this video, a ton. So guys, I usually just eat 2 times a day, normally. Most day I eat twice a day. Sometimes I eat 3, but I never snack. I never eat snacks, little snacks, and I never eat more than 3 meals a day. So how I eat? Usually I eat 2 big meals. So one days I do not have to go to work. I usually eat my first meals around 10 or 11 a.m. Okay? I know for some people that are thinking, oh, how do you do that so hard? I will be so hungry. And when my wife says that, I tell her, man cannot live by bread alone. Just a joke, which means there are more important things than eating. So normally I eat 1 meal at 10 or 11 a.m. and I did dinner around 5 or 6 p.m. with my wife. So the only times I eat 3 times a day are when I work early in the morning, and then I go to the gyms to work out before work, okay? So 5, I have to work at 6:30 a.m. I go to the gym at 4:30 a.m. Work out for 1 hour and I go to work. So guys, when I do that, I am so hungry. I'm starving. So guys, starving is actually not good things. Starving means that you're dying of hunger, so hungry that your body is dying, is eating itself. But people say all the times when they're very hungry, that we say, I'm starving, I need to eat. But now that they think about it, that sounds really bad because there's a lot of people in the world who actually starving. But yes, one day we started eat 3 meals a day, smaller meals. So I wish smaller meals at the gyms before I start working, and I eat under medium-sized meals at lunch times at work, and I would eat my big meals after I get from home from work. So another big part of my diet, which I know not good for me, I'm trying to slow down, coffee guys. I will drink black coffee, or in the morning I will not eating, and it helps me to not be so hungry and give me energy and no calories in this. I recommend black, no cream, no milk, no sugar. I just like black. Alright guys, let's show you how I cook, and it's pretty much every day. Woo! Okay guys, let's make meal number one. Let's say when I don't work very early in the day and I don't get up very early to go to the gym, I usually just twice. So this is going to be first at my 2 meals day. Alright, let's check out ingredients. Our ingredients and things we are going to use to make this meal. We have eggs, going to use a little bit of butter. This is sausages, pork sausages. Now I know there's a lot of people all around the world do not or cannot pork, but for health reasons or religious reasons. So if you're your case and you can't eat pork, then it makes sausages just like this. This our beef and even our turkey. So check out this. It's really good too. I just like pork because I like fatty meat. Because when you're cooking, my friends, fat is flavor. And it got some cheese right here, some really good quality cheese. And above this is a local farm by my house. I prefer to buy from local farms and then to go to big stores because I want to support local families, right? That's so should do. And then we got this are wraps. We're going to basically make breakfast burritos, or you can call them breakfast wraps. Now we call them wraps because you wrap them off. Now to wraps is a very useful verb in English. You can wrap up burritos, you can wrap up raisins. To wrap, to a very useful verb. You don't forget that, to wrap. We are going to make breakfast wrap. So I'm making some rice now. I forgot to manage ingredient, but my rice is cooking right now. And while it's cooking, I'm going to do everything ready. Alright, so the first things I'm going to do is erase some of this is from the veggies. This is, my friends, this is the cold cheese grater, and you use this to grate cheese. Grate right now. I am grating cheese. Let me grate the cheese and we'll talk about next step. Okay guys, now we have our grated cheese. Let's crack some eggs. Woo! Okay guys, cracking eggs, to crack eggs is also something very useful to know in English, because many times I you watching recipe video or cooking show that which says to crack eggs, that just mean to open up the eggs and put it in the bowl. Alright, I'm to go cook my sausages, my eggs. I'm not going to show you all of them because it's not just cooking videos, just an English video. I just want to show you guys very useful verbs like grating cheese, cracking eggs. So I hope you guys were ready to put that together. Alright guys, this is time to make this sausage, egg, rice, and cheese breakfast wraps. I also going to check you guys another very useful phrase in English, and which is meal prepping. Meal prepping, and we are about meal. What is meal prepping? Meal prepping is when you cook one time, but you make meals for more than one day. For example, I'm going to make one wrap right here. I'm going to eat right now. I'm going to do my 2 other wraps right here, but I'm not going to eat those today. I'm going to eat come tomorrow and the next day. This way, I wake up. I do not have to cook. That is the best part about meal prepping. You cook one time, and then you get to eat for a couple days without cooking again. Meal prepping is cool, and it's helped me to be healthier because if you already have food prepared already, you're not really thinking, maybe you should have this bread, this donuts, and cake. You're going to think, no, I already have my healthy meals in the refrigerator. Just be that. Alright guys, so now we are going to put equal parts of the thing we cook on each things. Boom, boom, boom. It press. So we're going to start cheese. Put cheese on it, and the slice of cheese. That's because it's This very healthy cheese. I love cheese. I know something you guys probably cannot eat cheese and drink too much milk because make your stomach hurt. That happens to my wife. But me, I can eat cheese and drink milk all day and it's not hurt. So I love dairy. What is dairies? Dairies is what we call any food that is made by milk. Dairy products. Cheese, yogurts, milk, dairy products. Now, the bright rice that I prepare, the bright rice that I cook earlier, I go to some them is what I some of the stuff according to this. Now we got our eggs, is every make, put it equal or better is 1:1, and last the sausages. Alright guys, now let's see we can even wrap this thing up. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and with this meal I'm going to have another 10 products I really like. I brought a local farm. This is called kefir. A kefir is like a yogurt you can drink. They're very good for you and I think delicious. It tastes so healthy. Rice rice for first meal day. Sausage rice and egg and cheese. Breakfast wrap. That's delicious. Alright, I'll show you when I'm going to make my next meal and the last meal of the day. See you in a couple hours. Alright guys, dinner times. Guess what I'm going to make? What I'm gonna make? Ramen. I'm going to do ram noodles, Japanese dish. You can just buy a little bag that has ramen noodles in it, but when to make it from ingredients, it's going to be delicious. So you go over ingredients here. You got some beef. This is going to be the beef ramen or steak ramen. Right here we have the called English mushrooms. This also called bok choice. Some of you guys, if you're Asian, you may know this bok choice. And right here, ginger and the broth to make the soup. So first thing to going to do, smash up garlic, and then you need a little piece of the ginger, guys. Ginger very strong. You don't need a lot. You need a piece like this. You can get this heating of the pan and then make our broth growing vegetable. So you get where it at in just a minute. Alright, so how we have garlic, chop it down. To chop it, chop. Gingers, chop them. Chopping is important verb. Or pork choice, boiling the water just for a couple of minutes. And now we're going to put it into this cold water. So the pan and blanchings. You make it softer and there's a little bit crunch. You can take it from to stuff. It's blanch and 30 phrase you're ready for. Bread guys, refrigerators, right? Just say something very native. The fridge. Okay, the fridge. That way we call it the refrigerator. You're a native speaker from US. The Britain, you can read. They can probably say, alright, you get me the something over cold boys. Alright guys, I got a little pot. That where the broth is going to into a snart and a little bit into there. And going to be the garlic and the ginger. It smells already. And we're going to release us and it starts to meat before meat because I want to cook this for a little while. These are flavors like into it. Alright, I got into the broth of it. I get everything else ready. I'm going to cook the meals and I show you. I bring it together and serve a couple of delicious bowls of ramen for my beautiful wife and myself. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, beef. And now you watch any video of somebody who's know to cook steak. They're going to tell you and let it rest. You let it rest. Okay? It has something to do with if you cut it right way, all the juice will spread it out. And we do not want that. I want to juicy steak. So now let's rest about 10 minutes and going to start in a mushroom you was already cooked. We're to cook them. Let's 10 pans the steaks and I'm going to cook the noodles and everything you are going to put together deliciously. See you guys in a minute. Okay guys, everything is starting to come. We have to slide our steak. So the difference between the verb chopped and slide. And it's this is chop. This slicing, slicing. That's slicing. Slicing is steak. Slicing is chopping. That's the first one. Sliding. Okay, guys, I'm getting hungry. Sliding is good. That's mean the noodles are already rice with them. This is the one my child or there's and water. You know how kids drain the waters and away and put it together. Good noodles or boil here. Now we take a delicious broth. That are the noodles. I'm only using this. And be careful and not make the big mess. Alright, guys, first part. We got them look good. So we're gonna take our S here. I put here. The S come out early, but that's okay. So you know that you shop ready once you're waiting for mushrooms. Mushroom. Delicious mushroom. Yeah, we take a bush choice here. That's the professional boss around. You get it rough right? Wow. Okay, guys. That's so I like to eat. We don't ramen every day, but my wife really want to eat, so I delicious to make for. Let me know, guys. Do you think weird that way I eat? Is the way different from how you eat? Tell me in the comment below. I hope you learned some vocabulary from this video. You enjoy watching the foods that I eat and seeing how some guys on the other side of the world like they eat his food. If my friends can thank you for my watchings.